Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry it has been so long. First, I was in school, so that took up a lot of time. Yeah, if I wasn't working, I was pretty much doing homework. Second, a lot of you are here because you saw Ian in my book swap. He is my brother, which we talked about. So those books I didn't want to post on here because I didn't want to take away from his channel. So that was the other reason. So we'll go to his channel, watch that video. I read he gave me the Cania series to read, and I gave him Twilight. It's pretty good. I hoping to really get into this and try to make this better. Sorry about the lighting. If you're new, I don't do the fancy cameras. I'm trying, but literally it's like I have my tablet right now. If you're new to my channel, I like to do every book. So that way my videos are going to be, I'm not going to have a consistent schedule. Okay? It's just going to be when I finish a book. And then I always pick a theme song for that book and we jam out. So normally I do the book review first, because if maybe you're not a jammer, you can skip that part at the end. So hi, I will get a fancy intro and all that. But we just finished, and I almost thought about doing all these together, but then I decided not to. So maybe I'll do the Jane Austen type things. If you haven't watched those, I read all of Jane Austen's books and then did a ranking. So maybe I will do a ranking of this series when I'm done. So this is called oh, you can't see it. Can you see that? The Mayfield Family Series. Nobody recommended these books to me. I just got a gift certificate for Deseret Book. And if any of you have never been to that store, they sell books and CDs, clothes, just a bunch of different things. And so I found these. And this is number 1. It's called Promises and Primroses. So, to get started, I will read the back so you guys can know what it's kind of about. So it says, Lord Elliot Mayfield has done his best to take care of his family. First his siblings, and now his nieces and nephews. Unfortunately, he sees this new generation moving in the same direction of bad matches and scandalous relationships as the last. In hopes to change their course, he establishes a marriage campaign to motivate them to improve themselves through making respectable matches. With his heart in the right place, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, come on! Who doesn't want money to get married? Peter Elliot's eldest nephew, thinks the entire idea is ridiculous. A widower with 2 young daughters, he simply needs a governess, not a wife. Julia Hollingsworth certainly has the credentials and the experience, but is altogether too young and pretty for such a job. Because heaven forbid a governess should be pretty. Oh, BT dubs. I teach preschool, so that's why I think that. So why can't he stop thinking about her? Julia loves working as a governess, despite the objections of her mother, Amelia. And as it turns out, Amelia has a lot to say about the Mayfield men. None of it good. But Julia dismisses the rumors of ruined reputations and instead concentrates on helping Peter with his children and his fledgling business. He raises dogs. For any of you that don't know what that is, I did not know what that is. If I had not read this book, I would not know what fledgling is, so I figured I'd let you know. He basically breeds dogs and sells them. Okay. Oh, and the K9 husbandry. Guess I should finish the sentence. His kindness and gentleness is endearing and increasingly attractive. What? But Amelia, whose heart was broken 30 years ago by none other than Elliot Mayfield, is determined to prevent any relationship from blooming between Peter and Julia, or between herself and Elliot. Hearts and history collide, as both couples must face their past and decide if risking it all is worth the promise of new love and a new future. Oh, where to start? So the first thing you should know about this book is it centers around Poor people. So each chapter will have their name above it. Okay? So it changes perspectives. So Elliot, Peter, Amelia, and Julia. Okay? It goes back and forth between their perspectives. So, if you like that kind of thing, I didn't mind it. This is pretty much your typical romance, right? Boy meets girl. But in this case, she works for him. So, and by her, sorry, I should say names. Julia ends up being his governess. I read the back. And so this whole story, Peter, like I said, is a widow, and he's determined to be nothing more, especially because his uncle Elliot has done this marriage campaign, and he's a part of it. And he doesn't understand why his uncle Elliot has made him a part of it, because he had a good match, right? His wife just got sick and passed away. And he inherited an estate from his father, and Uncle Elliot didn't have any kids, so he's the heir to Elliot's estate. So it's not like he's hurting for money. So Julia takes him by surprise. So back then, when you wanted to hire someone, you would, like, he wrote and he told somebody, I need this position. So then he would go to their office, they'd have people come in and he'd interview them. And oh, by the way, I should say this probably will do spoilers, so just keep that in mind. Should have done that at the beginning. I'm bad at this, guys. I'm getting new to this, so bear with me. Anyway, so he goes, he interviews. There's 3 women that he interviews, and he actually decides not to hire Julia because, again, she's far too young and far too pretty to be a governess. He just doesn't think a governess should be young. I don't know why, but that's the way he feels. So he actually hires someone else first. But she ends up let's just say, maybe I won't give 2 spoilers. The first time he does something that Peter finds totally inappropriate. Most of you, when you read this, will be like, that's not okay. So he actually goes to the other one. But she refused the position. So I don't know if she was already hired, decided against it. So then he's like, I have to hire Julia. So he goes to Julia's house and basically begs her to take the position. So she does. Then enters Mom. Okay, Mom is Amelia. Julia's mom is Amelia. Well, 30 years ago, Peter's uncle Elliot and her, so Elliot and Amelia, were courting. But Elliot's dad got sick. He had to go away. I want to say to India. Might be wrong. I just read this. I'm sorry. I have bad memory. He had to go to, like, India. And so basically he just wrote her a letter saying, I'm sorry, I'm not coming back. And that plus there was some scandals in the family. Like, let's just say Peter's parents got married for a reason. And the reason was him. So Elliot makes this marriage campaign because of these scandals. So Amelia is not happy. She's not happy that her daughter has taken up this position. So she goes to Elliot. And she's like, I need you to talk to your nephew. I don't want my daughter in a Mayfield house. So Elliot goes and talks to Peter. But Peter doesn't, at the time he's like, fine, I don't want to have any hint of a scandal. I don't want to be a reason that a mother and daughter are not getting along. So I'll look for another governess, and as soon as I find one, I'll turn her out. But then Elliot tries to convince Peter. he's like, well, is she doing a good job? Does she fit in your family? Which actually she does, because Julia's father used to breed dogs. He breed dogs. She's actually really good. She just fits in with his daughters and the lifestyle. He's like, maybe before you just do this, let's talk to mom. So they have a dinner party. Mom comes. And then it just goes from there, because mom is not impressed, and because of the hurt Elliot made her and the scandals, she's just determined. But this whole time, Peter's falling in love. So, and Julia's falling in love. So that's basically the story. I realize now that I'm basically retelling like the whole story. It was pretty good. I would give it, let's see, a rating, because that's pretty much the whole story. And then it ends like any good romance should, with proposals and marriage. Won't tell you which one is which. Or is there only one? Or both? You will have to read it to find out. Again, back to the rating. This is hard, because I really did enjoy it. Here's the thing, though. It's like 300 pages, the book. And it wasn't until like page 246 that they decided to court each other. So I just feel like it was good, but I wanted more. I feel like, okay, so like, right, 246. So basically, pretty much 250 pages of this book is them fighting their feelings and being like, oh, this is inappropriate. I work for him. Oh, I don't want a wife. I don't want anyone to talk about a scandal. She's my governess. And then it's just like, bam. Recording, bam. Marriage, bam, the end. Bam, proposal, bam, the end. And you're just like, oh, okay. So it was good. I guess I just wanted more of the courting, right? Because they decide to court, and of course it's inappropriate for her to live in the house while they're courting. So she's gonna move in with someone else while they're courting. I just wanted to see more of that. Because you get a lot of the falling in love and seeing why they interact with each other a lot. But you didn't get a lot of the courting. I don't know. So I guess I'll give it 4.5. 4.5. Because it was really good. It really was. It's everything you expect from a romance. I just wanted more. You know what I mean? I just wanted more. So, book number 1. Do you see that? Book 1. So stay tuned. My next video, I'm reading the second one, which preview is Daisies and something. So they're all like flowers and something. Daisies and Devotion. So this one was Promises and Primroses, and the author is Josie S. Kilpack. And so the second one is Daisies and Devotion. So for this theme song, and to be honest, I don't know who originally sang this song. You're going to learn that about me. That there's a lot of songs I like, but I've not heard the original. Somebody did a cover and I didn't know. In this case, I'm going to do the Glee version of the song. And if you've ever watched a show, it's a show about a song, a show choir. They just sang, like, the show Glee did everybody. And so, I love it. But, this song is I Can't Fight the Feeling. And I chose this song because, seriously, this whole book is about Peter and Julia fighting these feelings that they're having for each other because they both feel it's kind of inappropriate, right? Employer, employee. Take with that what you will. So enjoy this. I can't fight this feeling any longer, and yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. And even as I wonder, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars. Baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. My life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you. And I've been running around in circles in my mind. And it always seems that I'm falling through you, girl. 'Cause you take me to the places that alone I'd never find. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for jamming out with me. If you like what you saw, give this video a big thumbs up, please. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Click that notification button and share this if you enjoy it. I always like for you to comment if you read it, your theme song that you would choose for the book. Similar books if you read it that you think I would like. So yeah, do that. Comment your theme song. Similar books that you think I would like, your opinion on it. I always like to hear everything. So, until next time, see you later.